Alright everyone, looking for a couple of trades here. You can see that the market is inside of this trading lane. I'm looking for long trades 1.9861. This is on a break to the upside. This stop here is going to be a little bit larger than normal. We're coming in, 1.9861. We're going to need to come in below the highs across here. It's going to wind up being basically right in the middle of this range here at about, with a stop at 33 pips short, down at 1.9767. That's actually going to be trading in the middle of the range, looking for a move back down to the bottom. That stop as well is going to be a little bit larger at 34 pips. That's going to put the market actually back up again inside of this little trading range. What I'm trying to do is avoid the absolute top and the bottom. Okay, so 9967 is going to be right about in this area here. So I want to take the market back up into this area and avoid the extremes here. Okay, so you can see I put two lines on there giving you about 34 pips. And you can see that's coming just inside of this area here. A little bit more of a conservative stop on both sides is actually going to be right around 40 pips, maybe even a little bit larger, 45. That'll put you right about in the middle of the range here. That way, if the market does break to the downside, if it breaks all the way down here, in order to stop you out, it's going to have to work through all of the resistance that would then build in this area here and then come back into the middle to stop you out. Remember, the thing about stops is they need to be far enough away that the market can't get to you very easily, but then they also need to be close enough that you can afford it. And for the market to climb all the way back inside of this range, if it does manage to break down, I think then we are looking at the market not breaking out, not coming down to this area here. And the converse, if the market does manage to break into this area here and then come all the way back down, again, I think the market is not going to break out, and that's time to get out. The market is trading into actually a pennant pattern which is just about finished at this point, so there is some compression here. But overall, I think the market is looking for a push out of this little compression pattern and then again out of this trading lane here. If we go up to the 240 minute, you can see that the pennant, the flag pattern is basically broken. This pole is just too small in comparison with how far this thing is traded. And I know I've made some comments about that in the past. I don't really have any rule of thumb, but I guess the closest I would get is that the distance of the pole, the flag needs to be shorter than that. In other words, I don't want to see a pole this long and then a flag this long. That's more of a trading lane indicating that the market, the momentum has died off and that the market is looking for its direction. That's where we can take some counter trend trades if we want. I think this one is right in that transition period where we're seeing the market pushing down. There is some momentum still pushing to the downside. So I think we're going to get a break one way or the other. Another reason why, and again, this is going to be stuff I'm covering inside of the live event, is you can see that the range has started to narrow. You had a huge range here. This is Friday last week. You come in here, there's Monday, you come in here, there's Tuesday, so the range has shrunk down. And when you see the market compressing, especially when it starts compressing on the overall body, when you start to see that happen, in addition to the ranges coming down, you just see that the market is forming into this little arrowhead here. That compression can be very powerful, indicating potentially a big move breaking out of it. We just need to get in the way and be ready for it.